Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Scooter Hillman TV. I just got my mystery tackle box 2 days ago. Sorry, I'm busy with moving and the yard sale and all kinds of stuff. But promised you guys I would start doing these inshore mystery tackle box reviews and unboxing. So I've unboxed everything, and you might be able to see some of my baits. They are right in front of me here. But okay, so I got my card, right? They got the bait card, they list it. But I want to deal with something else first. The hatch has been matched. Yeah, that's right. The hatch has been matched. No more scratch offs inside the boxes. I, for one, I never want anything, so it doesn't bother me a whole lot. I never really expected much, and it never was a big selling point for this box itself. So I don't worry about the scratch off anymore. It's just less shavings on my kitchen table here that my wife would get mad about. But whatever. Anyway, got my Dibble Digest right here. I think it's all bass fishing stuff again. Bass. Yep. Rigging Nightcrawler. Yeah, that's gonna help me in the saltwater. All right, wacky rigging. Yeah. Okay. Moon phases. I guess if you consider moon phases, tide phases, when tide's coming in and out. Cool. Anyway, got my sticker. It's like fourth one. Cool. All right. Well, what's inside? Zombie RIP by Egret Baits. This is a hard bait. It is a ripstick. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay, it's a floater. So basically it's just a floating jerk bait that you can use, or stick bait, whatever you guys want to call it, that you can use. It comes in kind of a, well, mine's a chrome and purple color, which they call Moonlight. That's cool. You know what? This thing would probably slay out on the Texas coast for sure. At least trout. Probably redfish too, but I don't use a whole lot. I just baits with a lip, like a diving lip, to go after reds. So, but very cool. This is a Zombie RIP or ripstick from Egret. They're telling me that's $7.99. $8. I wouldn't pay $8 for it, but that's why I got Mystery Tackle Box to send me an $8 bait that I otherwise probably would not pick up at the store. And who knows, this thing could slam out there. All right, let's toss it. It's in the box. The next one is, they're just called minnows from a company called Primal Chase lure company. These are 3 tiny little minnow swim baits, little paddle tail swim baits. They're already pre-rigged. I like these a lot. They're 1/4 ounce each, so you'll be able to push them out into the wind if you're fishing surf or anything like that. So I dig it. They're a pretty good color. It's a blue back. They got some bunker spots on them, or some, I don't know, trout spots, if you want to call it that. They have a real subtle chartreuse little piece on the cheek there. So I'm pretty sure you chuck these out. I would use it on a medium or medium light rod out in the surf, a little bit longer rod, like a 7-footer, and just try to slay some skipjack and some trout out in the surf. They'll be chasing bait around that's about this size. So that's cool. They're about 2 inches long. I'm not really sure. They didn't. Oh, 2.5 inch. It does actually say on there, 2.5 inch. But yeah, there's 3 of them in the package. That's pretty decent. They'd say these are $6. So for your lighter presentations, and if you like throwing swim baits, which I do, they cast it out, let it drop, reel it back. No big deal. Or you can do a stop and go. So this is a good little bait for inshore fishing. So Primal Chase, minnows. They're made in China. Whatever. Pretty much everything is these days. I wish it wasn't, but it is. All right. Enough of those. Threw them in the box. Next thing. It is by a company called Delta Tackle, which I have heard of before because they're Canadian and they make musky baits. And what do you know? Made in Canada, eh? What's that all about? All right. It says don't get caught without it. It says this is a double fin. These things are giant, man. These are huge. They're like 6 inches long. I don't know if I want to open them. Oh, I reckon I could. Don't want to open it. Bummer, dude. There's 2 of them in there, and they are huge. And they are well entrenched in the bag. I don't want to rip them coming out of there. So I'll just open them both. Sometimes if you do that, it'll loosen up. There we go. All right. So they're stuck together as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What on earth is going on? They're like stuck together. Sorry, dudes. What's that all about, eh? Sorry. God, Canadians. Anyway. I love you, Canadians, by the way. I grew up in Buffalo, so I was right across the river from y'all. Thanks for the pike and the muskies and the yellow perch. All right. So this is just like a giant double tail, double arm bait. I do not, it's got a hole in it too. I don't know if you can see that. It's like hollowed out. It's got a hole. So is this supposed to be like rigged, or is there a jig head system that's supposed to go in here? No idea. I like it. I mean, it's kind of shrimpy colored. I don't know. It's kind of like a brownish or an amber color with some good gold glitter inside. So, I mean, if anything, you could just rip these front 2 legs off and fish it as a big shrimp. And I bet you can get some hungry fish after that. But they're huge. Like I said, they're big. You know, I got pretty big hands, and they fit almost the whole length of my hand. I'm going to try to get them back into this package. But, you know, it's made in Canada. So, yeah. It's a pretty good country. If you haven't visited Canada, if you haven't fished up there, I highly recommend it. You know, there's no better table fare than yellow perch and walleye, or yellow pike, if you want to call them that. And they got plenty of them up there, so just about every body of water. I'm not going to credit them for smallmouth bass fishery that's superior, because I'm from the other side of the Lake Erie, and Buffalo's got bigger bass. Prove me wrong. But we do, on the Buffalo side of Lake Erie. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to put those back in the box. So that was the double fin by Delta Tackle. And then we got these crazy dudes right here. Spike It grubs in a pink holographic diamond flash finish. These are 4-inch grubs. This is a little more pink than I like, but I mean, I think maybe trout will hit it if maybe the water's a little off color. Grubs, you just can't go wrong with grubs. You can stick them on a jig head and you can catch anything with a grub. Skipjack, trout, reds. I don't know if the Grovers will hit it, but they might. I don't know. But very cool. It's a full pack. There's 12 of them in there. So if you need trailers for like a spinner bait or anything like that you're throwing for reds, you want to throw a little bit of flash, a little bit of pink color on it, that'll be good. They say they are scented. Dare I? Should I open it and smell? Yeah, I think so. All right. Holy garlic. Okay. Well, it's garlic. If you've ever used Spike It markers or Spike It Dip and Glow, that's what it smells like. Garlic. Mamma mia. Smells like Italian garlic bread. All right. Back in the box. And then the last thing we got is Daiichi hooks. I think I got these in a previous box, maybe not this exact size. Dude, this is awesome. Keep sending these in your mystery tackle boxes for the inshore saltwater stuff, because these are very useful, and you know, for anything, but mostly on the circle hook stuff, you can cut bait and I don't know, yeah, cut bait for redfish and just about anything else. So if you're chunking a double drop rig off the piers or a fish finder rig with some dead bait for sharks and gaff top and hardheads and, you know, the game fish that occasionally hit in between you catching all these trash fish, this is a good hook. And Daiichi is one of the best, man. They're Korean. It's a Korean company. I spent a little time in Korea, but Yeah, they're a quality hook. They're very sharp. I like circle hooks for, just basically fishing off the pier, the jetties, and just dead bait rigging, with a weight on the bottom, because the fish are going to run, they're going to hook themselves, and it's going to be nice, and they're going to swallow the bait. So, circle hooks, it's a 3-pack, but, these are the very, very good quality Daiichis. So, they're telling me they're $2.40 for a 3-pack, $4 for a 5-pack. Not the most expensive, valuable inshore saltwater box that I've seen, but you know what? These baits actually are pretty useful. Like, I didn't see anything in here that was just like, dude, I'm not throwing that. Maybe those pink grubs, but I actually can think of a time that I will actually use them, and I'll definitely use the hooks. Who am I kidding, right? I'm actually switching over. I got a job offer in a different state. It's going to be nearer to the Rocky Mountains and further from the ocean than I am now in Central Texas. So what's going to happen is I switched my box over to a trout box, only because I'm going to be in the vicinity of some really, really pristine mountain trout streams. I'm a fly fisherman, but mystery tackle box, you don't have a fly fishing mystery tackle box yet. So I'm going to have to go with the trout box and watch all these fly fishermen treat me like I'm dirt because I'm using the spinning tackle. Been through it before, don't worry. I can fly fish just as well as anybody else. But I will do reviews on those trout boxes because nobody's doing trout box reviews either. So as far as the inshore saltwater box reviews, starting next month, that's not going to happen for old Scooter. You got to do what you got to do. You take a job in a different state, and that's just how the cookie crumbles. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope last month, if you got a mystery tackle box in the inshore saltwater version, that you guys got out there and used your baits. And I encourage everybody to post up some videos, man. The mystery tackle box experience is great. I actually ordered a bass subscription for my father. And he's in Western New York, and he's fishing for bass, and he took them out. He took one of the month's boxes out, and he caught a whole bunch of fish on a lure that was in the box. So he called me, and he thinks the world of this subscription. So it's a really great gift. If you guys are looking to get something for some fishermen, which we all have way too much gear, more than we need. So I often hear it from my wife or my mom or my sister. It's like, what do you get for somebody like that? Because they have all kinds of gear. This is what you get for them. You buy a year's subscription or you buy a couple of months and you get them a mystery tackle box. You want to know why? Because this has replaced my trips to the store. I don't go to Academy. I don't go to any other tackle stores anymore and buy lures because I know by about the 10th or the 12th every month, I'm going to get a box full of lures. And it's going to be about $20 worth. And that's, it's below my normal, way overspending on lures. But this has really kind of curbed that. So wives out there, if you are watching this video and you are the wife of somebody you feel spends way too much on fishing, first of all, you're wrong because you could never spend too much on fishing. But if you want to try and curb some of those impulsive purchases, get them a mystery tackle box, and they probably won't go to the store as much because they don't know if they're just going to get it in the box next month. Pro tip for the wives and boyfriends of girls who fish, but the boyfriend doesn't fish. Come on, dude. All right. Anyway, hey, God bless you guys. Wish me luck in my new endeavors. I'm going to be moving up north and a little bit west of where I am now, a couple states over. But yeah, wish me luck, man. Pray for my family, that we get everything squared away. We're dealing with yard sales now, and then we're going to have to sell our house in Central Texas. Good market for it. I don't see it not selling, but, wish us luck. We're going to be fine. Just transitioned out of the military. I probably didn't mention that, but, literally just a few weeks ago, separated from the Army after 11 years. So, it was just time to move on, do something different, and I just want to be there for my family. I loved my time in the military. It was great. I'm just I'm pursuing other things right now, and I'm thankful for my time. I got a lot of good friends out of the deal, but it is what it is. All right, anyway, you guys don't, I don't do daily vlogs or live vlogs, so that's more than you really need to know on an unboxing video. But hey, whatever. I'm a pretty personable guy. Wear it on my sleeve all the time. So hey, if any of you guys have any questions or comments or anything like that, just go ahead and comment in the video and I will get back to you. Trust me. Every little email alert I get on my videos, I try to respond to, unless it's some nonsensical stuff. But yeah, keep fishing. I hope you guys have a good time, and go buy somebody a mystery tackle box subscription, because they're really gonna appreciate that gift. It just keeps giving every month, and you're good to go. All right, guys, signing off. Scooter Hillman TV.